Hello and welcome to Disney Makes Coloring. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So today is our Romantic Country, the first tail color along. If you are new, we are doing a full book color along on this channel. We have done a few pages so far. Let me scoot this over so you can see. And I try to use different pencils or mediums on each. So we did these two. We were going in order at the beginning. These ones. This one we did last month, and at some point this month, I will be doing this one with you all. Let's see. I don't think we've done anything today. We are doing this swing one, but let me show you the rest that we've done before we get there. We've done these two, and we've done this one. I think that's it. Nope, we did this one. Oh, come on. We did the kitchen. So, look at this. It's got stuff on it. It's got stuff all over. Yeah, I need to treat these pages. I don't do that. I don't like to use that spray. So, let's see. All right. So, here we go. This is the page we will be working on. We are going to experiment. Originally, what I was going to do, I had this wonderful friend, Michaela, from Michaela Colors and Create. She's here on YouTube and on Instagram. She said that I should add Easter eggs to the page. And I was like, oh, that'd be so much fun. Well, I tried to do some, and then I decided I didn't like the way my eggs looked. And I didn't know, because I was going to put them in the basket with the kitty, and I didn't know how to get rid of, so you didn't see the basket through them. So I decided we're just going to color the page as is. Sorry to disappoint anybody. But I want to do a sunset kind of a sky, sunrise kind of a sky, where it's gonna start yellow and then gradually go up to blue. Now, I'm not sure how to do this. I think we need to start with the blue going down, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Or start with I don't know. One thing I am going to have to do is move my book. Well, maybe not. All right. So I am going to be using my Indra Creative Pastels. They're the squares. They look like this. And then I'm also using my Schpirerr Farbens. And they look like this, and they're round. I got both of these sets on Amazon. So we're gonna start with the yellow, and this isn't my lightest color, but we'll get to that lightest color in a minute. So the first color, I don't have color names, I only have numbers. So this is 53. So I'm just gonna barely color just like so. Barely, barely, barely. And what we're going to be doing, and I'm just using light pressure because I do not want to mess this up. But if we do, that's okay. It happens. So I'm thinking like to make it more like the sun, so it's kind of rounded right here. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I tried to get some inspiration off of Pinterest, but yeah, it didn't happen. Anyway, how is everybody? I'll probably do the first layer with you all, and then I will go off camera and finish the rest, just because I don't want this video to be forever long. All right, so there's the start. So it's like the sun's getting ready to rise, so we have that color. And then the next color I have is 001. So I'm just gonna go a little bit above that, and I'm gonna go into it so we can blend it in. So this one is more of a orangey yellow. I don't know if it's showing at all. I have the worst lighting, and I film at night. I don't always have the opportunity to film during the day. And anyway, I wouldn't get good sunlight in this room anyway. But yeah. Let me know in the comments below a good light. What kind of light do you guys use? I have actually just 2 desk lights on here that have different light settings. And I have them on the brightest, the daylight and setting in the brightest one. I don't have a ring light. So if you recommend a ring light, let me know the brand name and what you would use. Now I'm just doing light circles because I don't want it to be like a uniform line, you know, how it always ends up being. I want this page to look more along the pastel side. I don't know if that's going to happen. The next one is an orange color. It's 28. It's like a, yeah, you'll see. So now we're going to start getting more. I like these pencils, by the way. If you're looking for a good set of pastel colors, these are good. The only thing they don't have is grays. Do you notice that they don't add grays into the pastel sets? There are some really pretty light grays that they could add to these sets. This one does not have it. So let's see, what could we talk about today? I don't really have much to talk about. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad you guys are liking my new Disney content. That makes me happy. Yeah. So I asked in my last video, where you guys are getting the new Crystal Vogel, the Mermaid book. Some of you said you did get it from Amazon Germany. Maybe they're just sold out. Maybe that's why I couldn't get it. I could see why people unbind their books and put them on those rings, because this is just, yeah, not fun. All right. And then my darkest orange we're going to use is actually more of a salmon-y color. And this is, well, no, it's an orangey color. What color did I just use? 28. This is what? This one is 56. Here we go. So it's not a whole ton darker, but like I said, I don't want it to be too bright or going more on the pastel-y side. Yeah. So I had an idea. Now, I don't know how this is going to work or if I'm going to like it. I hope so. But my idea was, so I go up to the orange and then not as many lit colors, but go from the orange to that lighter orange to more of a cream and then do the blue. What do you guys think? Like you guys could answer me. I know, I need to do lives. I just don't think I would be able to color because I would be distracted and wanting to look at the screen and watching all your comments. And then I get nothing done, and yeah. So, I don't know. Anywho. What are you guys doing for Easter? It's coming up. You celebrate it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Today I had my face done. One of my favorite things ever. What I mean by that is I get my eyebrows waxed. I do the, yes, everybody gets hair on their face. And the older you get, the worse it gets. So, and I'm blonde, so I lucked out. So mine's like peach fuzz, but you don't see it, but it bothers me. And, but yeah, I get a dermaplane, which I know people are like, you can buy those things over the counter, do it yourself. Yeah, well, my eyes aren't that good, and I'd rather have it done. And then it comes with a facial and a massage. So nice. She massages my hands up to my shoulders, and then she does my head. Oh, it's amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so that's as dark as we're going to go. Now we're going to go back with that next orange down, which is 28. But yeah, she tries different things. And I will tell you, some of the stuff is that they do to your face, like some of the peels. If you've never had one done, they burn. Yes, they do. I've had one that burned for a few days even afterwards. So, yeah. Now, let me know if you guys are coloring with me. You don't have to use the same pencils or even color the same page as I am. Just to know that you guys are just randomly coloring while I'm talking nonsense. I'm basically talking to myself while I'm coloring. And I just want you to know that it's hard for me because normally I have to have background noise. As I'm one of those weirdos that I don't really like the silence. But I don't have kids and all that. And I'm by myself most of the day. So, all right. So I'm going to go from there to, I have this, it's like a cream. I'm going to see if this works. This is 23 is the color. And this is just to separate the oranges from, to go into the blue. I don't know how it's going to work, but we shall see. Can you guys even see it? Is it even showing up? Again, I'm using light pressure, and if you notice, I have my hand way back, but that's also so that my hand's not in the way, so you guys can see it. But it helps me because I'm heavy-handed, so it does help me. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So basically it's like a cream. And then this is the lightest blue that is in the Indra set. This is 54. And so I am going to, like, I can't even see where the pencil ends. So we're just going to barely go onto the color here. I was going to do ink tints. I decided, they don't have good, like, light colors. Their colors are very, very vibrant and bright. They don't have a really light blue. So, and this blue is light. I've seen some people do this page, and they added flowers. I want to say it was Erica from Elm Colors. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I hate coloring on the edge. You can't even see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I'm just coloring away. You guys are like, what are you doing, Megan? You can't see. So. What are some, like, do you guys get together with family for Easter? I know a lot of people have ham. That's a very traditional Easter food here. I so cannot even see where it ends and begins. The more layers we do, though, the better we'll see. I'm pretty sure it goes pretty far down. It's also hard to use Inktense when you have little things in the way. Not getting it over the lines. For pencils, it's easier because you can erase. And you can sharpen it so they can fits in those tight spaces. But yeah. What'd you guys have for dinner? I'm filming this on Tuesday night, and you will see. I mean, no, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Wednesday night. You will see this tomorrow on Thursday. We had leftovers. The other night I made enchilada casserole, ground beef. It was so yummy. And so we had, it's just the two of us. So if you make a pan, of course there's leftovers. So we had the leftovers tonight, and I was bummed. They just weren't as good. Nothing's ever as good leftover. Some people like things better. Now, I do say spaghetti gets better leftover. But I don't know. Whenever it comes to like something with beef, like I do not like leftover steak. I mean, if recooked. Now, cold cut up in a salad, yes, that's good. But if you rewarm it, yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. You guys can't even see. I mean, it looks like I have colored nothing on the screen. Just all you see is this orange. I promise there is color. Yep, there is. There's some blue. Now, I want you guys to know I'm doing a really good job. Because normally, I would have to turn my book this way and that, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be good, not have to turn my book 50,000 different ways. Oh, I didn't get out. Thought I did good. I thought I got all the colors I'm gonna need. Nope, I didn't. I just realized I didn't get out anything for her skin. There's like a crease in this page right here. So it feels like there's a lump. So I'm hoping it doesn't affect, like leave a mark when I color over it. Do you guys watch, what do you guys do while you're coloring? I like to watch, binge watch TV shows, so not like current stuff. And I try to watch ones I've already seen so that I don't have to look up, or ones that have a lot of talking. I just finished, I did Chicago Fire. Now I'm doing Chicago PD. It's good. I like it. Some of it's been sad. I have a hard time watching certain stuff. Like when people are dying and whatnot. Yeah, I have a hard time with that. That's just because it hits home. But, yeah. All right, I'm not going to keep talking and just because you guys see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to be doing layers. So when I come back, when you'll see it, it'll be not very much darker, but it will be darker. And yeah, hopefully it looks like I want it to look. And then we will do other things together. I know some of you guys want me to just, I know there are people out there that would rather you want to watch the whole thing, but it's just me doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then they're the longest videos in the world. So I think it's better if I either speed it up with music or I stop and come back. And I'm going to be honest with you. Stopping and coming back is a lot easier when editing. So you guys know. All right. So there we go. We've colored everything. So now I'm just going to do another layer of everything. And then I will be right back. Okay, what do you guys think? What do we think? Huh? Let's do the tree while we're here. For the tree, we're going to use Schpirerr Farbens. And I'm using like their French gray colors. So we are using Pavement gray, French gray, and silver Vizsla. And then for extra dark, the dark brown. So I'm going to start with the lightest color, which is silver. Yeah, that name. Vizsla 685. So we're just going to lightly go over all of it. So it's going to be more of a grayer tree, like a birch tree versus a brown tree. Because I'm trying to stay away from the darker of the colors. The sky, by the way, took forever. It wasn't taking very many layers, so I ended up stopping, and then I used my Prismacolor blender, and I just blended it all together. But I really like it. It's pretty. It turned out pretty good. If the white would show up, which I don't know if it will, I would do clouds, but I don't know if it will. For now, we're sticking with what it is. Once we get all the rest of the colors on the page, it'll look good. So yeah, we were talking about TV shows before I went bye-bye. My husband and I are rewatching Las Vegas. Do you guys remember that show? I believe it ran from 2002 through, I want to say 2008, I think. Wow, has Vegas changed? I'll just tell you that. Yeah. Vegas is nothing like that anymore. No, not at all. I don't feel like Vegas is a very safe place anymore. Like, yeah. And we go every once in a while. We're not big gamblers, but, you know, it's fun. They have great places to eat. I will say that. Yeah. And it's fun to explore all the hotels. All the casinos. They all have fun things. All right, I'm going to start with my darkest brown. My dark brown. My darkest color, which is dark brown. 680. And I'm just going to do some shadowing here and there. And wherever I already put these line things, I'm gonna put it on there. And then we will line that right there. Voila, like so. So then we're gonna do the next darkest color, which is Pavement Gray. And we're gonna take the dark brown, bring it out just a hair. Kind of follow where we put the dark brown. Now you could add more things to yours if you want. I'm not going to. Actually, yes I am. I'm going to take the dark brown and I'm just going to do this side. Like so. Then I'm going to take the next one, which is French Gray, 690. I'm going to do the same thing. Start in my darkest color and bring it down. And then go over the places I went. Like that. Then we're going to take the light gray again that we went in and we're going to blend it all together with a little bit more pressure. Like so. And there we have our grayish tree. What do you guys think? All right. I'm going to do this little part with you. No, actually, we'll do this over here. And then I'll do the rest of it off camera. So we'll start with our darkest color again. And what I'm doing is I'm going over these branches and bringing the dark into it, like so. go. And then like here we have, and then anywhere she does these little lines, and here there's a little corner there. And then along the tree lines. And along this tree line. And the little lines. And the bow's gonna cast some sort of a shadow. And we've got this part of the tree here. And then we're gonna bring this guy in. We're going to do the same for this guy. And then on some parts, we're going to give some brown here. Over here, like in this little dip. We might give a little bit here. Then we have our pavement gray. We're going to start up here. Just bring it out. Bring the dark gray down. Dark gray. Haha, combo of brown and gray. That is French gray. Bring it out. By the way, these pencils feel really nice on this paper. You guys been watching my paper versus pencil test? I just did the Black Widows. That's one of my favorite sets. Let's see, the next one is French gray. And then our lightest gray, which is silver, whatever that color is. Silver Vizsla. And then you're just going to blend it all together. Sure. And there you go. So I'm going to finish the tree and I will be right back. All right. So there's the tree and the sky. It's looking good. Now for my leaves on the tree, I'm just using two colors. I'm going to be using Golf Course and Lemon Green. So I'm just going to, let's see, so you can see what I'm doing. I take the darker color and I'm going to go up the middle. Just like that. So I start with harder pressure on the bottom, and as I go up, I loosen the pressure. This is the golf course color. And then I take my lemon green and I just start at the dark and I go up the lighter color. Start with the dark and go up. Like so. We're going to do these few, and then we're going to do a few flowers, and then I'm going to finish all of the leaves and the flowers off camera, and we'll come back. So that is how I do the leaf. One more. Let's do this branch here. So you start with dark pressure with the darker color and go into light. Same with all of them. And then start at the bottom and go to the top. And I'm using pressure because I don't want to have to do layers. And these pencils are very nice and glittery. So there's those. These I was going to do as bluebells. So I have 3 different ones. So for this one, instead, I'm going to go dark to light. So I'm going to start with the dark on the very tip of the flower. And this one is 44. These are my Indras. And then, yeah, 44. And then the next one is 24. And then 15 to end it all out. What do you guys think? Yeah? So we start with, again, 44 on the very, I can't see what I'm doing, on the very tips of the flower. We'll do 2. And then the middle color is 24. Do those. And then the lighter color is 15. These Indras do not have color names. So there are those. And then I am going to take the darker, the golf course green, and color the base of the flower like so. And then we'll do some of the leaves just like we've been doing. And yeah. And voila! Ta-da! What do you guys think? All right, for the next flowers, I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. So I have 66 and 12 and 56. Yes. So there's 3 colors here. So the lightest is 66. Now again, this time, yeah, I'm gonna start on the edge again, just like I did. So we're gonna do darker on the edge. We're gonna do that all the way around. And then the next color is 12. Just a little bit more. Bring the darker out. Now I don't want to do a lot because kind of want the inside of the flowers to be almost white. Sorry, I'm going to sharpen. Then our lightest color, which is 56, which we did use on the sky. Like so, and then I have my white. Actually, no, let's use this, this color. Whatever this cream is. 23. And then we're just gonna, blend them together. Voila, let's do another one. So we start with our darkest color, which is 66. And we're going to start on the edge of the flowers. And then the next color is 12. So bring it down just a little bit. And then the next color is 56. And if you notice, I start in the dark and go down because I want to blend them together. I don't want there to be lines. Then I'm going to take this cream, 23, and blend it out. Like that. What do you guys think? You like it? You like it? And then for the middle of the flower, I'm going to do this yellow color, this 001. It's kind of, am I? What color is this one? We're going to do 28. No, we're not. We're not. We're doing 001. It's a yellow because I don't want it to clash with the pinky salmony color. So we're going to color these middles of the flowers in yellow. That's all I'm going to do. And then the leaves are going to be exactly the same. And then let's see. Yeah, we'll do the other flowers in a bit. So I'm going to finish the flowers and the leaves and I will be right back. Okay, here it is. So I did the flowers and all of the leaves. Now we're going to do the grass. I have a bunch of grains here. So we've got Casino Green as our darkest. And then our next darkest is green. And then we have Emerald. And then we got Avocado. Love the names. Love the names. So we're going to start dark and go light. There we go. So wherever there is bushes, we're just going to do just a little bit of dark. We're not going to use a lot of this darker color. Because like I said, I want it to be softer. I'm just doing little tiny circles. All right, now we're going to use our green. And we're just going to start on the darker that we did and go out just a hair. Okay, now we're going to do emerald green, and I'm going to do a little bit more. So I'm going to start over here. And I start in the darker and then go more up toward the and the further up I go, the lighter the pressure I use. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? We're going to take this darker green, casino green. We're going to go underneath this cats here. And then we're also going to make the shadow kind of go further up by the swing. So bring this out. And was that green? Emerald. Now we're back. I don't know what I'm doing. We're coloring. That's what we're doing. All right. It looks like a mess. Yes, I know. We will try and fix it. But here we go. Now we're going to use Avocado, which I'm afraid is going to be too green for this emerald. Maybe combined with it, it'll be better. Maybe, 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 maybe. We will transform this emerald green to the green we want. Every time I say, I'll be right back, I think of, okay, if you're an 80s kid, you're gonna remember this. Do you remember if you were watching something, they'd have a little thing that said, after these messages, we'll be right back. Ding! And then they would show commercials. Is it just me? Or do you guys remember that? Now, I had a lot of movies growing up that my dad was big with, he still is big in electronics. So we always had the next new thing. So we always were recording movies off the TV. So that included, because, you know, back then it had commercials, unless you had like HBO or, because, you know, it was around back then, all of those things. Which we did, but they didn't always have good kids movies on those. So like my Strawberry Shortcakes or my Care Bears, or what else he recorded, My Little Ponies. They would have those commercials. Some of the commercials I remember was the E.T. shoes from Buster Brown's. I can even sing you the song. And all of the Barbies. It's when, let's see, Peaches and Cream came out. There was the Heart Family came out when I was young. There was the other one. She had like if one way it was a nice dress, and the one way it was like a shiny, sparkly dress, and then if you turned it around, it was something else. And then the Baby Alive. Am I aging myself? I know there's still such a thing as Baby Alive. I do know that. Alright, you guys, I'm not liking this, but we will try and fix it with the blender pencil. But yeah, I'm gonna speed it up or I'll come back. Alright, I don't like the grass. I don't like it at all. So I found a darker color. This is Cypress Tree, and I'm gonna try to make some grass to see if that helps. And I'm just flicking, just flicks. Like you would be doing hair, just flicking. It's not going to show up in the dark, or doesn't look like. Whoa! Did you hear that? So we're going to give it some messy. Like it has some weeds, right? Not perfect grass. Good night, come on. Let's see if the black, that's not black. I thought I got black out. I did. See if that makes marks. In the darker areas. Try not to break this one. It's this spot. I keep breaking it on the same spot. It's where it doesn't go down. I'm really shocked this is taking more layers because, wow, you guys should have seen what I was doing. I stopped it because, yeah, it was a mess. We're gonna leave it alone. I was trying to shadow the swing, and it wasn't working out for me. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. All right, we're gonna do the bushes with, we're gonna do a little bit darker because we're gonna say it's in the, like, the shadows of the background here. So we're gonna do the casino green. And we're gonna do the green. We are not going to use the emerald green because I think that's what ruined it. going to show you how I'm going to do a little bit part of this. We have some, we have this darker Flamingo pink is what this is called. And I'm gonna start in the middle, just a little bit. I'm just gonna go in the middle. Like so. There, we did the 5. And then we're gonna go with our darkest of the same ones we did up here. And then we're going to start in the middle and go out. Start in the middle and go out. There we go. And then our next color is 12. Get the crumbs off. And then we're just going to go all the way to the edge. And then for this bush, we're going to do these 3 plus just, I don't know. We're going to for sure do the 2 we did on the leaves. And then I think for the actual leaves of the flowers, I'll do one darker than this. But for now, we're going to take the golf course green, which is the darker one, and we're going to anywhere there's these squigglies. Like so. Yeah. And then with this green, the lemongrass green, we're going to color the whole bush. I'm not going to try to do a bunch of colors. So I don't know. I'm thinking from here on out, I'm just going to stick with my Prismacolors because they work the best for me. So, yeah. Because I don't know all these. I'm just trying to use different ones so you guys can see how I color with all the different pencils. But I don't want to ruin my books either. And yeah. So we're going to finish this little section down to where I did the flowers here. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the leaves. just going to color the leaves solid. We're not going to do any shadowing for the leaves. We're just coloring them. Like that. And then I will do that with the rest of the bush. But before we do that, let's do something different. I wanted to make this a checkered. Like a checkered little whatever this is, blanket. And then this one right here is too close. It needs to go further. And then we will just color in the squares. Like so. There. What do you think? It's a little off, but you know, it works. Not perfect, but we don't have to be perfect, right? And then for our apple here, with the same color, this is this, what color is this? Flamingo pink. We are and then we want this one. Let's do it with this one. There. There. And then we've got to have all matching stuff, right? So let's take this and this one. And then our 66. We'll make them gray. And 12. And then the book, we're going to start with 44. And then 44, and then 24. And then 15. And then I think we're going to do this part right here of the lid. And then we'll do our grays. We'll start with, we're just going to do the two lighter ones. We're going to sharpen. So this one's French gray, and we're just going to make it darker on one side. And we're going to do the same with the cups. And the lighter color, which is silver or something or other. I just can't even see what I'm doing. And I missed a spot right here. There we go. So that is done. The cats are all going to get blue bows. So just like my duck always has a blue bow, the cats will have blue bows. And I'm just we're going to do 1 orange cat and 2 gray cats. So here is, this is bronze is the color. So it's kind of like a rustic-y orange. I'm just using 1 pencil. We're going to see how this works to make it because like for these lines I want to do darker like so, like this. And so here's my orange cat, and then we're just gonna lightly, same color, lightly color it in. And then I'll show you how we're going to blend it in. It's a little bit too much on the red side, so we're gonna take our cream, which has disappeared. No, it hasn't. It's right here. Same cream we've been using, number 23. And yeah, we're gonna blend it in. There are 2 different kinds of pencils, so it'll be interesting to see what it does. They seem to be working okay together. There, and then we're gonna darken this part up just a hair. What I should do, add a little bit of brown to it. Did I get a brown? I have one, yes. I have a dark brown. No, but I have other browns. That's for my basket, though. Maybe he'll be a gray kitty and he'll be a brown kitty. Yeah. No, not this one. What color is this one? Espresso. Nope. I don't want to do espresso. We're going to do honey brown, which is right here. This is honey brown. This one, we are going to color the whole thing very lightly. Sweet little kitty. He's saying, "Hi, friend. How'd you get up there? I want to get up there." That's what he's saying. Well, I have that pencil like that. I'm going to go ahead and color this whole thing. This basket. Just getting the base coat on it. And I got other colors. Really like this color though. Honey brown. There we go. All right, then we're gonna take our chocolate espresso chocolate. Which one better? Espresso. And we're going to go over these spots with the espresso. And the tips of his ears. And his paw. A little bit of shadowing. And then we'll take the honey brown again. And we'll give it another layer. I like this picture, but I feel like I've ruined it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do. There we go. There's two kitties. Last but not least, I want him to be the middle gray. Actually, he's going to be all three. So we'll do him all with the lighter gray to start out. Then we're going to take the darkest gray, which is pavement gray. And we're going to give him some. He's going to have one dark paw. And we'll go a little bit on the ears. Definitely right here. This is the French gray, the middle one. Bring that down just a hair. Bring that out. And then take the lighter gray and blend it all together. He's so cute. And there you have your kitty. And for this basket here, we're going to start with the dark color. And now I'm going to take these stripes. I'm going to make them dark. Like this. This is chocolate, by the way. And we're going to do the inside dark. What was the next one? Espresso? Espresso. Finish this off. And then we're going to Yep. swing. Our darkest color is chocolate. Chocolate. So we're going to start out here, darkest. Come in on both sides. On this part. But on this part, we're going to start in the middle and come out. So that one, and then Espresso is the next one. And then our honey brown. And then, I think just boots on. I think they're boots. I want our chocolate. So now I've got my white paint pen and we are going to do some highlights because I like to do highlights in my pages. Let's do one on the apple, do one on here, do one on each cup. We'll do one on this kitty's ears, on his bow, do some on these flowers. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do as far as highlights go. I think it turned out really cute. I really like the cats. I don't really like how these pencils blended on this paper very well, especially, yeah. I had a really hard time. So that's why I didn't do too much down here. But I really like how she turned out, and the cats, and this, and the flowers. That I like, and the tree trunk I like. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Yeah, if you made it all the way through, thank you. And if you're new, thank you and welcome. We'd love to have you join us. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the bell button, you'll be notified when I post new videos. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up that you liked it. And comment down below. I love getting comments. Yeah, I enjoy making these videos and talking to all of you. And I look forward to talking to you all real soon.